We start with news of a two-week halt and military confrontation between the U.S. and Iran on the condition that Iran coordinates the safe passage of shipping traffic through the Strait of Hormuz. Our Chung Hye-lim has the latest.
The immediate threat of war has been paused. Just hours after warning that a whole civilization will die, U.S. President Donald Trump announced a suspension of military strikes against Iran. Under the two-week ceasefire, heavily mediated by Pakistan, military escalation will be halted and the Strait of Hormuz will reopen. U.S. President Donald Trump shortly after expressed an optimistic tone on his Truth social platform on Tuesday, calling the newly reached truce a big day for world peace and predicting a golden age of the Middle East. He added that the U.S. will help ease the massive traffic buildup in the vital waterway. Adding a financial layer to the truce, the Associated Press reports that as part of the deal, Iran and Oman will be allowed to charge transit fees on ships passing through the strait for the next 2 weeks, collecting funds Tehran reportedly plans to use for reconstruction. But while the attacks have stopped, a battle over the narrative has taken over, with both Washington and Tehran claiming absolute victory. Iran's Supreme National Security Council announced an undeniable historic defeat for the U.S. State media claimed Washington agreed, quote, in principle to a 10-point plan. According to Tehran, this includes massive concessions, withdrawing all American combat forces from the region, lifting sanctions, and accepting Iranian nuclear enrichment. Back in Washington, although President Trump had earlier said the proposed plan was a workable basis on which to negotiate, he furiously pushed back against Tehran's hardline claims, labeling its Security Council statement a fraud. Speaking to the AFP, Trump declared the ceasefire a, quote, total and complete victory 100%. He also refused to rule out his prior threats to destroy Iran's civilian infrastructure if Tehran reneges on the deal. Meanwhile, uncertainty remains on the ground. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu expressed support for the U.S. ceasefire, but stated that the deal does not cover Israel's ongoing ground offensive in Lebanon against Hezbollah. Chung Hye-lim, 아리랑뉴스.